I jolted awake in the middle of the night, drenched in sweat, my heart pounding uncontrollably. I had seen something in my dream. Lean was dead, but wait. Isn't Lean fine? My most brilliant employee. The one working on the top secret project Chandraghana. Strangely though, I couldn't recall his face, no matter how hard I tried. Sleep had vanished. Something felt terribly wrong. I grabbed my coat, took the car keys, and drove straight toward that old, abandoned area where Lean was kept. It wasn't a home, more like an ancient mansion, now turned into a grave. Broken windows covered in black plastic. As if someone inside was afraid of the light, Anderson opened the door, the man stationed at the research site. Mustache, a faint smile, and eyes that didn't quite feel human. Good evening, sir, he said. You've come. They felt your presence too. They? I asked. He didn't answer. I stepped inside. The walls were inscribed with ancient chants, like some tantric ritual trying to imprison a soul. In the corner of the room, Lean was sitting. On a filthy mattress, head buried between his knees. Lean? I called. He looked up. His eyes pitch black. His face so pale, as if sunlight hadn't touched him for days. Sir, they've taken me, he whispered. Who? The ones who live in the shadows. They took my wife and son. His fingers were scratching the wall. There were blood stains, and they didn't look old. Project Chandraghana wasn't just a technological experiment, it was an attempt to separate the human soul from the body through science. Lean was the volunteer. But now, his soul wasn't alone inside that body, sir. My wife, Elise. My son. Did you see them? I turned around, there they were. Two shadows at the door. A child and a woman. But where their faces should have been, there were just dark pits. I ran, straight outside. Anderson just smiled. His grin no longer normal, it stretched all the way to his cheeks. You can't escape now, sir, he said. What you started will now finish you. I opened the door, but there was no street outside. Only a void filled with black ash, swallowing everything slowly, and that smell. Now I understood. It was the stench of rotting souls trying to return to human bodies once again. If you survived this story. Like and share, so others can learn what happens when science crosses forbidden lines. And yes. Subscribe, because the next story. Might be from your city. Let me know if you want a voiceover script or an English thumbnail prompt too.